Initiating startup sequence.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
40, 40, 40, 40, 40.
Big welcome, please, for Andy Wright.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Hey! Hello, good evening, good afternoon, hello, welcome, hello, and good afternoon, happy Sunday day to you. Yes, hello. Oh, it's so good to be here on this lovely sunny day today. It's quite nice outside. Turn the radiator off because it's so hot in here. But yes, but no but. Yes, but no but. Hello, everybody. Welcome. You're all early. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you went to bed or something. Let's have a look. Who we've got? We have part-timer Jackie. Jackie was first. PMO. Oh, what's going on? What have I done? I pressed the wrong button. PMO. Claire.
Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me slowly.
Hit me quick. Oh yes. And of course, David Darling. Hello, darling. Captain Darling to you. Darling. Hello, darling. Yes. Are you darling? My darling. Whoa!
What are you, some kind of nutcase? This is the last straw. I ain't fed up with you.
Has everyone done their census? I don't think so. Oh, yep, whatever.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think they are going to be coming on, David. I think you're unlucky there, mate. The idea of that. Nope.
If there's one thing I've learned from being in the army, it's never ignore a poo-poo.
Never ignore a poo-poo. Make sure that you have been Otherwise, we might have to sing the poo-poo song. And you know how we actually like that, don't we?
Stupid.
Yes. No, we like it. We like it. We like it a lot. In fact, we like it just as much as Andrew number 4. Andrew number 4, please. More, more, more. Shall we do that? Yeah, we can do that. Why not? Let's do it. I like it. I like it. Ooh, I like it quite a lot, actually. Thank you. Roll up, roll up. We need some thumbs up everywhere. Thank you very much. Yes, so good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. Sunday. If you don't know if you saw the live video that we did yesterday, we did a quick live stream, and that one actually got more views than a Sunday afternoon shot. So, quite pleased. Actually got more views than the Sunday slot just for yesterday's 45 minutes. No census form in Scotland. No, you got Mrs. McCranky, Jeanette McCranky there, haven't you, David? So you're unfortunate, mate. Oh dear. La 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 la. David, shall we make that your jingle? Do we have that for you? Phone tag before she goes. I'm not phoning her today. She's very tired today, apparently. Yes, sorry about that, PMO, but she's been out all day with the kids to the local swimming, park thing. There's quite a nice one. And of course, they've been outside in the sunshine. And of course, they always moan when they get back. Oh, I've gone really brown now. Oh, it's just too. Oh my God, I cannot stand. Oh my God, the sun. It's just making me so brown. That's what she's like.
Wait a second. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh yes, so next Sunday we'll have to remember that, won't we?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh well, never mind. I'll probably forget, and you won't be 21 again. You'll be more like 101. So I won't be phoning Tab. Sorry about that, but she is actually now in bed and probably sleeping because she's had a whole day of it and. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out from the sunshine on my head. It's just making me so brown. It's like they are brown. It's like what they are. It's what you get when you live in a hot country. You get brown coloured, but they don't like being brown. They like being white. I don't know why. It's just so. Sorry about that. I've gone a bit overboard. Sorry. Ow! I'll give myself the frying pan of doom. Ow! Ooh, that really hurt. That's giving me a headache now. Oh well, never mind. I am so rude.
Oh, that was so rude.
I'm allowed to be. It's all right. I'm allowed to be. I've got heat stroke. Yes, David, that's right. Been out in the sunshine. Oh my God, that sun is making my skin so brown. Oh God, I cannot survive.
Wait a second. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, it's so rude. I know. Sorry. I got to stop doing that because it's taking the piss. I know. Can't help it really. But there you go. There you go. In my kitchen. So if you want to give it a call then, 01225292288, 292288. That's 01225292288. Good God, whatever number it says there. That's the number you need to call. Give it a call, say hello. Don't forget, it cannot be a unknown number or withheld number. We don't do those. We just ignore you. So don't call unless your number is real. Hello, Elizabeth, my darling. Elizabeth, oh, my lovely, lovely, lovely Elizabeth. Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in, my darling. And we all love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Yes, that's what they say. Apparently, it's quite true. So if you want to give us a call, look, we've got 3 ladies. 3 ladies. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're my darling. I forgot that, darling. Sorry, darling. I do apologize, darling. Yes, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep this up for 2 hours, so I'm going to have to have a rest in a minute because I've just burnt out. I burnt out after 10 minutes. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. I don't think
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be whining. This is my job. I'll just live with it.
I'm just burning out, man. Burning out. Everything is off the cuff, by the way, in case you're wondering. Nothing's planned. Nothing is scripted. It's all genuinely how I am doing a show. And I'm probably not like that in real life. I'm actually probably a little bit sensible in real life, but on the show, I am entertaining. I'm trying to be anyway.
I don't think so.
Oh, shut your face. How dare you? How rude.
Oh, that was so rude.
Oh, it was brilliant, wasn't it, Jackie? Oh, brilliant. Absolutely marvellous. I'm actually quite impressed. I wish I'd gone now. But it was a bit cold yesterday. It would have been nice today, being about 12 degrees outside. Not 3 degrees, 12 degrees. Ooh, baby love. That's the 3 degrees, by the way, in case you're wondering. It was absolutely bloody marvellous, and I actually saw a report that said there was 500,000. I don't know if that's true, but there was a lot of people. There was a lot. It was more than what the BBC said. I mean, the BBC said, there's a couple of hundred. You love my show as I potter around. Okay. So you're making some lovely cups, are you? You're having making a cup because you're a potter. It's good to hear from people. Very happy for you to come into the show today. Of course, we need your thumbs. We need your thumbs clicking those buttons. Yep. It's going to be 19 degrees. All right. Okay. Well, if it is, we'll all be off to London next weekend then. I think I would go. I think I would go if I planned it, but I didn't plan it. And after my experiences of going in September, it wasn't yearly very suitable. I had to. I was freezing by the time. My feet were icicles, and basically I had 3 pairs of everything on. So, hello, Brian.
Cause the fog on the time is all mine.
Fog on the time is all yours. That's very good, Brian. Well done. You made it. Fantastic. Excellent. And of course, don't forget. Ooh, I could crush a grape. Now, so today, Sunday afternoon, we can talk about whatever you like. Not talking about my dad, and we're not talking about mugs, unless of course you want to buy one. In which case, let's talk about mugs. Let's talk about mugs, baby. Let's talk about mugs, baby. Here we go. She asks us every week, how is Bluey? Bluey's a bird, and he's probably getting a little bit pissed off of being asked, Bluey, how are you? Tweet, 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 tweet. I'm all right. Tweet, tweet, tweet. That's like, yeah, that's it, right? So.
Flipping heck, that's decent.
Well, we've had, David, we've had, what is it? 2 letters, 3 phone calls, and whatever it is, and three text messages. So, yeah, they can stick the thing up their arse. I'm not talking about my dad, because I'm not, and Tad is in bed, as you know. So, yeah. Jackie! That pulls on your heartstrings. Oh, how sad. Claire's birdie is in the birdie heaven. Oh, that's sad. David, darling, what are you up to, my darling? What are you up to, my darling? My darling? Don't forget, if you want to give us a call, it's definitely time. 01225292288. Give us a call, or you can do the Streamyard if you want. I can give you a link for that. And you can come and show me your ugly mug. Oh, so rude, I know, sorry. Oh, miss him. Oh, that's Infinity Sock. Wow. Hey, that's 2 days in a row. Well done, mate. Fantastic. Infinity Sock. We'll never lose you, would we? Because they're infinite. So you would never, if you lost one in the dishwasher, why you would put you in the dishwasher, I don't know, but in the washing machine, you know how you put 2 in and you get 1 out. So I don't know where they go, into sock heaven or somewhere. But yeah, with Infinity, you wouldn't lose it, would you? There would always be 2 of you. Yeah. So infinity to infinity and beyond. Actually, that could be your jingle, I reckon. To infinity and beyond. That's a good idea. I like that. Write that down, somebody. I've got a pen. I've got no paper. Write it down. Infinity Sock jingle. Infinity Sock. Somebody take a note. Whoever it is, take a note quick before I forget. Yes, so we've got the little jingles that we play. David Darling, I need one for you. That's what I need. Yes, I need one for you. Yes, where is Tim? That's very good. Yes. Flipping Toy Story. Oh yes, because it's yes. I was trying to work out what you're on about, but of course I said to infinity and beyond, didn't I? And I just forgot what I said. So, sorry about that. I'm losing my marbles. I am. Talking of stupid films, I watched a stupid film last night with bloody what's-his-face in it, Robert De Niro. It was one of these kids' film things, but it was on Amazon, actually. I watched Amazon for a change, and it was quite entertaining. Pretty stupid, but quite entertaining. Something about a 9-year-old kid, and he goes to stay with the family, and the kid has to give up his room, and then they start a war between the 2 of them, and it always reminds me of Robert De Niro with what's his face, the other one. Oh God, Meet the Fockers. Yeah, when he's that secret agent bloke, and it's very, very similar in this old guy. I mean, he must be getting on a bit now, but yeah, having a feud with a 9-year-old boy. It's like, yeah, right, but there was nothing else on TV, so I got stuck with that. Only 5 thumbs up. Come on, people.
Whip it good.
Maybe I need to put my alter ego up. That's what I need to do. This lady's gonna be so. No, not Dustin Hoffman. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's waiting. So, for all those people that want to look at a lovely lady and not look at me, then you can look at this lovely lady. All right? How about that? Have a look at that instead. La 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 la. Hello. Why have we got that? That's annoying. Where's that coming up? Hello, people. I'm just trying to sort out why. What it? Sound loop back. Oh, that's better. We got no sound loop back. That's fine. That's brilliant. Hello, everybody. Welcome and good evening, good afternoon. You've got a lady, but you've got a lady talking in a man's voice. I think she might be a bit one of those other people that like to dress up as a lady at weekends. Huh? What's that? No, you're only jealous of my good looks. That's what it is. You're just so jealous of my good looks. He was one of them. Yeah, he was in the Fokker film. That's right. Tyranny. Try. I thought that said tyranny then. Oh God. Oh dear. Only at weekends, Elizabeth. Only at weekends, my love. I like to dress up. Now, people said last week that they would prefer to look at a lady. La 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 la. That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. I can't move my arms. No, that is it, basically. La 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 la. I can do exercise. Hello, Wayne. Good day. Yeah, I haven't got that turned on actually. Yeah, Claire. I turned it off because it wasn't working properly. So, but yes, You can imagine that I'm a lady. Do what you want, do what you want, do what you want at weekends. Do you like me? I'm lovely, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gorgeous. I bet you want to kiss me. Probably. Yeah, probably. That's more than likely. Hello, Wayne. La la la. La. Oh, look, it's quite good, isn't it? Oh, yes, brilliant. I tell you what, we've got some better ones than that. Hey, hello everybody. It's Lloyd's cat. Doing some painting outside. Oh, yeah, I could do some hair grips. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Anybody gonna feed me some whiskers? I want some whiskers. La 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 la. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Where's a cat when you need one? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a bit hungry. I'm feeling a bit pettish. Nice burger. I got a burger in a bun. Hello, people. Do you want to bite me? Hello, David. Hello, darling. You want to bite me, bun? Oh, God. You're howling mad, you are. How? I was all right, but I'm all right now. Here's a gorgeous lady. Oh, she's so sexy. Hello. I'm really sexy, me. Or there's let's have a look. Oh, crikey. Dragon. I'm a dragon. You don't behave yourself, I'll breathe on you. What the fox is that? Foxy window. My God. Oh, you like this one? This is good. Frosty the Snowman, when is it going to snow? Oh, I know. Oh, Tim would like this one. Where is Tim? Tim, where are you? It's Bugs Bunny. Tim. Nah.
What's up,
What's
Jack?
that, Doug? Nah. What's that, Doug? Tim, where are you, mate? You're a bit late. La 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 la. Rabbit. Rabbit stew. Oh, hello. It's Lenny the Lion. Or am I a tiger? I don't know which. Good day. You're listening to a completely mental Talking Really. Yeah, we're going to have this all day. Sorry about that. Yep.
What are you, some kind of nutcase? This is the last straw. I ain't fed up with you.
Yeah. What else have I got? Oh, you'll like this one. This is quite good. Hello. It's Cupid, and the arrow. Who am I going to shoot? Because I love you. Tiger Bomb. Oh yes, of course. Who should I shoot? I'm going to give you some love. Because we love you and there's nothing you can do. Yeah, Cupid. Bring on your bow. Oh my God. Fantastic. What fun we're having. That one looks more like me, you cheeky son. How dare you?
No.
That is rude.
Oh, that was so rude.
In pastiche egg. All right, okay. Would you like me to shoot you because I love you and I give you some love? Here's your nappy change there, quite possibly. Filled it up with a load of shite. That's what Boris has done anyway. That's Cupid. Oh, what's this? Hello. Ah, she looks a bit angry. Angry. Urgh. Oh, hello. I think this was Andy Wright, but he's basically gone on strike, left it to us lot, though, you know, because people said that they were more interested in seeing hot ladies sleeping. So a hot lady sleeping, I think we can have a little bestiality as well. Have I finished playing? No, of course not. It's good fun, isn't it? Don't you like it? Jackie? Give me a kiss, Jackie. What else have I got? Right. Bugger off. That's it. I've finished with that. Finished playing. That's just giving all the bloody haters a lot of material to play with. Oh, they'll be loving that. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Very kind. I need that one. I need that. Hello, darling. I need that jingle. Oh my God, I need that jingle. Hello, darling. Ow, don't call me darling.
Oops, this sucks.
Call coming in. And we got the settings right, yes. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
You stopped playing yet?
No. It's Claire.
It's me.
It's you.
I've got a problem with my
Oh, have you?
phone signal. Oh, I've got I can hear myself. That's
Can you?
weird.
Why?
I've got a problem with my phone signal. I think I know what it is. You know when I keep dropping out and you can barely hear me and I sort of like drop in and out when I ring up. I think I've got a
loose connection?
I've got a mast, a tram, you know, like a park and ride. It's like a tram depot. I've got a tram depot opposite my house, probably less than a mile away.
Right.
And it's got a huge mast, and I think it's interfering with my phone signal on my mobile.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I do. Because they run. I found out. Someone told me that the tram system runs off like a 5G type thing, like a Wi-Fi.
It probably does. Yes.
Yeah. Because as the tram's travelling, it tells you on the screen like, oh, it's going to be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever minutes. So
yeah, I've got a weird thing about.
I'm just going to talk to you like you're a friend. I don't know what to talk about otherwise, so I'm going to ring up like nobody. It's just me and you. All right.
No, ignore everybody else because it's just you and me. We're on the.
Yeah, I can't see anybody. I've turned the internet off on my phone. I've just got you on call. I can't see any. So if anyone asks me a question, you'll have to read it out.
Well, you know Jackie's asking questions, don't you? She always does. How is you and your family?
We're doing better. We're all right. We're going kind of like, just in general, we seem to be sort of like coming out of a bit of a not so brilliant phase. I think it's I think we've all sort of like, we're all resigned that we're just gonna carry on like we would on a normal, any normal day sort of thing. We're just gonna, all the restrictions and everything, without going into it too much, I think we're just gonna sort of like act like it would be in like 2018 or something now.
Yeah, I think
I think actually we've reached our limit, all of us.
Yes. I think the majority of people have. Yes.
We're on now 366 days today.
Oh, is it? Really? Yesterday was the year?
Yeah, yesterday was. Yeah.
Wow.
I might be right. I'm not 100% correct, but I think it was a year yesterday. But I was already, because everybody was worried about my health, without going into too much. I kind of know what to say to you because I know you're careful. So everyone was worried about my health. So at the beginning of March last year, they all told me that I wasn't going out, because we all thought at the beginning, didn't we, that, you know, it was like people were dropping down on the street in China, and they were showing us some serious Chinese propaganda type stuff.
They were.
So that's what we were fed, and that's what we believed. We were all going to drop down in the streets.
Yeah.
So I was told you're staying indoors and you're not to blah, 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 blah. So I've actually been in lockdown since about the 4th or the 5th of March from last year. I mean, I have been out, obviously I have been out, but it's been very difficult. Because usually I would see family and I would see people and I would see, you know, go and do stuff. And like one of the things that we used to do would be I'd go out into town with a family member, and because I can't walk very far, because even though I've got a scooter, I try not to use it unless I have to. So one of the things would be park me up in Costa Coffee's in the middle of a bookstore, because this bookstore's got 3 stories.
Yeah.
It might even actually have more, but so it'd be like on the first or second floor, park me up at the Costas. Then my family member would go and get all their bits that they wanted, and then come back and sit with me with whatever they'd got.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I really miss doing stuff like that. I don't know about anybody else, but
people watching while you're having a coffee. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? People watching.
I love that. It's brilliant.
And people walking around in a dream world, aren't they? It's really weird.
Well, not so much in Nottingham, because people, with it being a city, people are more on the... I know the difference, because previous to me living here, I used to live in a small town, so you've got a load of dreamy sort of people living in a dream world, which is a small town mentality.
Yeah.
But in a city, people are more focused and they want to walk fast. It's not London, but they want to get from A to B as quick as they can. They're focused on what they're doing and they're kind of marching through, you know, and it's a different thing. to a small village or a small, sort of environment, and it's a different mentality. People are a lot more friendly in the lockdown. People are a lot more friendly here than they are in smaller places. In the smaller places, you've got people eating away what BBC are telling them.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't come near me. I've got a 6-foot stick and I will use it.
You've got to remember, Claire, that most of the small places, small villages, they're very expensive to live there, so you have to have some money.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Mm. So there'll be...
That's another thing that I don't agree with. You've got people in the small village setting that may not have much money, and they're young, but they haven't got the money to stay close to nan and granddad or their parents, because the houses in that area are so incredibly expensive. They've got to move to either a large town or city, or on the outskirts of the city in a not so nice area where it's quite cheap. I tell you what, I did look online for rented accommodation, and I noticed the only place that was reasonably priced. This is going to make you laugh. I know it's laughable, but it's sad. But the only place that I found that was cheap was Rotherham.
Rotherham, Jesus!
I can't think why. Now I'm not going to say anything, but you wonder why that is.
Yeah.
Well, let's just
Don't know.
Yeah.
That's a bit weird.
I really can't think why Rotherham would be so cheap. So you're looking at a 2-bedroom house, £395 a month.
That is fairly cheap.
Whereas a 2-bedroom private house in Nottingham or other places would be around 550 to 600.
Yeah. Well, my office in London would be about 10 million quid.
Oh, I know. Honestly, the prices, I don't know how anyone can afford to live in London. I really don't. You'd have to have some serious help from family to be able to live there. I've been asked by friends, my London friends, I've been asked for donkey's years, come back. I can't afford that.
No.
I really can't afford to. I wouldn't want to be honest, because I follow somebody online called Mark Steele, and he's really against 5G. And he got his 5G little detector out in London when he was there, and it went up between, I don't know what the level's called. I don't know if it's microns or what. The level was, it shouldn't be over 200 or a couple of hundred. It was 3,000, 4,000.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah. Now that's he's saying because he knows about electronics, right? I don't know what his business is, but it's something to do with electronics.
Yeah.
He was saying that in an X-ray, I think he was saying it's like 4,000, 5,000, something like that you get blasted with. That's the level of radiation you get back, but it's only for like a few seconds.
Yeah, not even that, is it?
Yeah, and walking around London, you're bathed in that all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
And people don't realise because they can't feel the radiation until they get sick.
Well, I turned my 5G off on my Wi-Fi here, so I don't have. I'm not running a 5G. Although we do have it outside in the street. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's come to my area yet. I don't think where I am. It's here. It's in the city centre, but that's all where it is. It's just the city centre.
Yeah.
I've got my phone because it's like a couple of years old. It'll only do 3 to 4G anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got higher than 4G where I am anyway.
I think they're a bit crafty though, because around here they've changed, because they're the lights, the street lights are where they put the 5G, and they've changed all of our street lights around here to LED, and they did that. They must have done that when I was in Thailand.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I came back, I'm thinking, God, it's bloody dark around here, and it's because it's LED.
So bad for you, you know. It's a flicker.
Well, it's not outside my house, though. It's outside my neighbour's house.
It's outside my house as well. They changed it in the lockdown, and it's so bad for you.
Yeah.
If you was to, the only way you can see the flicker is if you take a video of it. If you stick your smartphone or whatever you've got to take a video over it, you can't see it with the naked eye.
No, it's...
Another thing I've noticed is they've changed Christmas lights to LEDs.
Yes.
And apparently the radiation coming off it not always, but can be higher than...
They just want to bump us off, don't they? It's terrible.
I watched last night.
Did you watch yesterday?
Yesterday, not only did I watch the march I didn't, I was starting to watch it on someone else's thing. I think it's called Sonic Resistance. And then his Wi-Fi went down. So I watched, is it Root Tilly?
Oh, Ruptily is Russian TV.
But their signal didn't crash like his did.
No, they're a TV company. That's why they're proper.
Oh, right. Well, their signal didn't go down, and I watched the whole thing.
Yes.
But apart from that, I'll go back to that in a minute. But apart from that, I watched this video on brand YouTube, and it was an interview. I think the guy's called Alan Watts. I'll check it before I'm on the phone call.
Yeah.
And it was really, oh my days, it was all about I'm just trying to get the right words.
Yes.
It was all about feeding nations disinformation, basically, and how they did it. It was very, very interesting. I already knew some of this, but a lot of it was, I knew some of it.
They've been doing it for years, though, using that method, and they manipulate people to believe what they want you to believe in order to have the agenda that they need.
Yeah.
So,
and I've noticed from the people that I know, the people that watch mainstream media, doesn't matter if they're family or not, people that I know, that, now I've not said anything, they don't know what I think, right? I don't tell them, I just talk about general things. So when I've gone and got the jab. Now, one of my friends, as I said last week, has gone and got the jab, right? Because of her work. Basically, if she hadn't have got it, that would have been no job.
Right, okay.
She had the job, excuse me, she had the jab. It was the jab, go to work, jab, no jab, finish it, hand in your resume sort of thing. Honestly, that was I mean, maybe I don't know if they just made her think that, but...
I think that they would have been in serious bother had they pushed that through, and she would have resisted it.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
The thing is, people give in too easy.
Yes, exactly, because they don't know the alternative view.
No, well, they don't bother to find out.
Alternative view, because they turn the telly on. Right, they turn the telly on and they put ITV on, Channel 4, the usual channels, as we all know.
Yeah.
And they don't switch it off.
No.
And look at alternative stuff now.
Well, it's gospel to them. Gospel according to the BBC.
Yeah, go on.
Gospel according to the BBC, that's what it is.
Yes. And I don't have a TV. I know that's going to shock a lot of people, but I have got no television. I've got no television because when I moved into my previous house, it was so small. When I got my television, which my son had given me, said, "Oh, you can have my old telly," basically. It was huge.
Yeah.
It was like the big black obelisk in the corner. I expect the monkey to come out and, beat the ground. I'm referencing Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, yes. That's a good reference.
It's like, why do I need a black obelisk telling me, human, you will do my bidding. This is the brainwashing program of the blah, blah, blah television of your government. I don't need to do that. So I just went on Free Cycle, or I think I did that, or gave it to a charity shop or whatever, and I was like, take it away. it was a free cycle because I can remember the guy turning up. And that was it. Gone. Laptop, phone, tablet. And I don't watch anything to do with the BBC.
No, I would never watch them now. They just do my head in.
But people don't realise, okay, I'm probably dropping some serious, like, bombs here, but people don't realise when they look at 1984, it isn't written about 1984. It's not literal. I'm so angry at this stuff. Every time everyone goes, he got it 50 years wrong. He got it 50 years wrong.
No, 50 years right.
It was 19. It's going to blow your mind if you don't already know. 1934.
Yeah.
He was writing about his wife's work. His wife had come home from work. She worked for the government, and she'd tell him everything. And there was a room 101 where they kept secret propaganda.
Yeah.
And that's so. It was about 50 years previous, and he had to put 1984 on it, so he didn't, they didn't just goodbye, Yeah. And his name was Bojo. I can't remember offhand, but so yeah, he turned it all round to make it like sci-fi in the future, so we didn't get into trouble. But it was to do with what was happening years before. People don't realise this.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, after yesterday, I do feel a little bit more confident now that we as people are on the right path to winning.
I can tell you what we need to do, Andy, and I can tell you now. It's not because I'm a genius, it's because I've learned a lot. Lockdown has taught me a lot. I've watched doctor seminar natural doctor, right?
Yeah.
I had about 9 months of watching one doctor seminar a day. I need information, and I want the right information. Okay, so I've been watching videos of people talking about economics, technocrats, sociology, how things work. Trying to learn as much as I can. Basically, the lockdown has been trying to learn as much as I can. Right?
Yeah.
And I can tell you what we need to do. Now, you want to hit, it's nothing dodgy that's going to get you into trouble with YouTube. I can tell you that much, right?
Carry on.
What we need to do, the top of the pyramid that everybody's wondering what's at the top of the pyramid. You've got 3%, you've got the 3%, and then you've got the 1% of the 3%, the people that are in charge of 3%, okay? But then you've got people above that. The people above that are the central bankers. I said this in the live stream, so you probably didn't get this. Central banking is what's crushing the whole world. Okay?
Yeah.
Central banking is controlling. Right, let me put it in layman's terms in a very simple way so everybody gets what I'm talking about. Boris Johnson is driving a toy bus. He's turning the wheel going, yay, I'm driving, yay. And his parent that's pulling him along is the central bankers.
Right.
Boris Johnson gives you the illusion he is driving the bus. He is a puppet. He is a little boy doing as he's told by his parents. And the reason I say that, and I can emphatically say that, is because we are in such crazy debt, and it's all manufactured by the central bankers. Now, how are we going to get out of it? How we get out of it, the only way out of it is by pulling all your money out of our banking system. Everybody's got to do it, right? This is if we all come together, right? We've got to go to small local banks, small community banks. Like, I don't know about you, but when my children were small, there was like a little banking thing they could do at school, like a savings thing. It's run by a community bank. They're not connected to central banking.
Right.
Okay. Community banks run by the community.
I know what you mean. Yes, I know what you mean.
This is the only thing that's going to hit them. Never mind, like a little ray of hope by people coming out of their houses. Right, that's all well and good, and it is good. But if we don't take the power away from central banking, we are clucked. We are literally clucked, because they're the ones pulling the strings, making the puppet strings go of the puppets that we see, that we think are in power, but they're not.
Yeah. You've
got the left wing, you've got the right wing, you've got the bird in the middle that's got the two wings. The bird in the middle is called slavery. We are plantation workers on the land of Slavelandia.
Yeah.
And the only way out is by taking power. Because they're not interested in money, Andy. They are not interested in money. They'll make up social credits. They'll make a credit system. They're going to change. This is the reset to change over to social credit, to some sort of that kind of system. Because fiat currency has come to the end. It holds no more power anymore. They can't. It's come to the end of the road of fiat currency. So they want to reset the monetary system, which is why the housing bubble is going to burst and the arse is going to fall out of a lot of things that people rely on.
Yes.
The only way out, like I say, sorry to repeat myself, but the only way out is taking the power out of the central bankers' hands and giving it to the people, because somebody needs to wake up somewhere. I only know of one person that knows about this. I'll tell you what, when I go back into the chat, I'll look at the video, because there's one guy that's trying to set up his own currency. I know it sounds mad, but because he used to work for central banking, he knew about this donkeys years ago, what they were going to do. And they're after this guy. I think he might be from Holland or Germany. I think he's from Holland. And he's trying to set up his own currency. So when the crash falls, if people are like banking with him, it won't be as devastating for people with savings anyway.
Yeah.
People that are absolutely.
I understand what you're saying, yeah.
I would say to those people now who haven't got any money, I would start learning foraging. I know that sounds dramatic. There's a book online you can get for about £5, and it's called, I think it's called Free Food. I'll check downstairs in a minute. And it's a foraging book, and foraging and learning how to be. Maybe Claire, you could put the ISBN number when you get it. Put the ISBN number. Yes, I'll put that in, because it's about £4.90, something like that. So it should be, everybody should be able to buy that pretty much.
Yeah.
If not save for it, because I know there are people out there, Andy, that they've got 50p at the end of the week. Honestly, I've been there and I've done that one before. And it's horrible. And it wasn't that long ago. I was, just making ends meet.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse as we go through September.
I would seriously advise everybody to, when you do your shopping, if you've got enough money, just to overbuy things.
Yeah.
You buy 4 tins of beans usually, get 8 tins of beans. You usually buy. Get your potatoes, but also buy tinned potatoes, or buy you'll notice online that instant mash and packaging stuff has gone through the roof.
Oh.
I bought, just shows you how people are buying that. I bought, it's called Idaho Perfect Mash, buttery perfect mash, right? It's amazing,
yes.
Okay.
I know the one you mean. Yes.
I bought 2 boxes of it, and it came to £10, and it worked out to be about £1, just over £1 a packet, which is way too much, but I bought it. When I looked at it the other week to think about buying another couple of boxes, it was £15.
Wow.
Gone from 10 to 15. Now, I know Amazon really go nuts on their prices, but we're going to see, year after year, we're going to see an increase. Ice Age Farmer is one of the only channels talking about the state of how much wheat and corn and rice and stuff like that. And how he's kept going on YouTube, I have no idea. But I think he's just incredibly careful of his wording, that he's not blamed anybody or named anybody. So he just talks about, I read this article, I read that article. So I advise people not to panic, don't worry, just be aware that Ice Age Farmer, will keep you up to date with stuff. Just buy packets, even if it's just 1 or 2 extras now and again, every time you go to the shops. I really do advise people to do that. Because you just don't know. Even in Brexit, we're short of cat food, dog food. That's going to carry on all year, apparently. And some other things like citrus fruit. You won't see it at the moment, because the reason being for that, I used to know a greengrocer when I was a teenager. And she said to me that they, I actually went with her one time. They store the veg and the fruit are stored in like giant fridges, like a whole building that's like a fridge. You've got the year before. This is cross when people think frozen isn't fresh. When you buy from the supermarket, the fruit and veg you are seeing is from the year before. I kid you not. Right. Nearly all supermarkets do this, and greengrocers.
Wow.
Okay, not all of them, but most of them. They keep them in giant fridges, so like they've always got a continuous supply. It's years before. If you buy frozen, like Bird's Eye frozen, because I used to live in Lincolnshire, so I do know a little bit about farming, right? Bird's Eye insist their peas are frozen and picked and frozen really quickly. I can't remember the timeline, but it's nobody asks for their peas to be frozen and picked and frozen as quick as Bird's Eye. They're about as fresh as you're going to get if you don't grow your own. I kid you not, because I know someone that talked to a farmer about it. Other frozen peas, they're a bit slower. They maybe let them sit there a couple of days and then freeze them. But honestly, this farmer in Lincolnshire told somebody I know that Bird's Eye like, you better get them peas out or we're going to reject them. All right, so they're like super duper quick. So unless you grow your own peas, the freshest you're going to get is Bird's Eye. Lincolnshire potatoes. I mean, if anybody knows a way of bottling, like canning, pickling. Sorry, that's what I meant. Pickling like fruit and stuff like that. I'd get doing that if I was you. Pickling onions and stuff like that. Fruit, be a good idea. Now is the time. Now we're all sat at home. Now is the time to start thinking about what would you need if the system dropped out. It might not. It might be fine. I'm not saying I know it all, but what would you do if camping was a reality? So you've got to. I mean, you're a bit late to be starting stuff, but I'd start if you haven't started. Gathering stuff up, bug out bag. It's called a bug out bag. It's like a grab bag if you need to get out. That's what it's called. Now, I've never discussed this before, but I've been collecting, stuff for a while. And now the prices have gone up a lot. Because everybody's doing it now. If you'd done it a few years ago, it would have just been all like relatively calm prices. And I really advise people not to go on Amazon, because people are really taking advantage of people. Just for example, because something that I like is Evian water. I do like it. £3.50 for 6-pack. You go on Amazon to buy that, you could be looking at £12 to £15.
Wow.
And they don't care. Amazon don't pull these people up and go, you shouldn't be hyperinflating prices.
Wow.
They don't do it.
No.
So
no, because they're making their profit, aren't they? They're making money out of it.
They are. The best thing you can do is put DuckDuckGo on your devices. Type in DuckDuckGo, the thing that you want, whatever it is, say Evian water, and it'll come up with a load of websites, and then you'll have to through, don't pay. If everybody starts paying overinflated prices, they're going to keep overinflating. If nobody buys it, do you remember when face masks were like 50 quid? For a face masks, when we all thought the plague had arrived, face masks went from £5 to £7 a box to £50 to £55.
Yeah.
Now, because of my asthma, and because I used to have a little bird or two, I had 3 at one point, I'm allergic to the dust that comes off their feathers. So when I used to clean them out, I used to wear a face mask. So I already had them before it happened. And I'm telling you now, that box, I lazily bought it off Amazon and it was £7.50. But if I'd waited for them to come on a slow boat from China, they'd have been £4 to £5 before thing kicked off. So I'm telling you, don't lazily go on Amazon. Look for little websites where people are selling stuff. You'd be much better off. All right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep going on about it. I'm just trying to get it through to people.
No, it's very important.
It is important. You know, it really is. Try not to go on Amazon. Is anyone asking me anything?
Well, they're just listening in awe of your knowledge. Hello, Louise.
Really?
Yes, they're all very polite. Homegrown veg, how beautiful.
Yeah,
but that's what we used to do. I mean, like, what is it? Like 1950s, 60s? You used to have grow your veg in your back garden. We did that. People in cities might not be able to do that. You know what I mean? Which is why they've got to go for if they go into places like Morrison's and Tesco's and Asda, and you go to the cheap, look on the floor. The cheap stuff's usually on the floor because they don't think people are going to be bothered to bend down to get it, right? You look on the floor. Yeah, seriously, this is how they work it out. If you look down at the floor, you'll see all like, I don't know, what do they call it? They call it like, you know, the really cheap stuff. Rejects? Savers, the savers option. Oh, savers option, yes.
Yeah, right. So you look at the floor and you'll see, if you're lucky, you'll see like dried packets of noodles, dried packets of rice, dried packets of whatever, you know, mash. Yeah. You really want to grab that. I implore you to grab that stuff, honestly. Look, say you never use it, at least you know you've got it, and it's like 25p a packet. Come on now.
I know.
You know.
I know.
So just take my advice and be prepared. And if you don't use it, off it goes to the food bank.
It doesn't matter. No, it's emergency.
Exactly. I mean, in Japan, they advise all their citizens. They do in America to a different type of thing. In Japan, they advise their citizens to have like an emergency box of things. You know, you've got a lantern that doesn't need electric. You've got various other things, and it's all to do with like they may have an earthquake. They have earthquakes in Japan. They may have an earthquake. They may have a tsunami. They may have other weather things that are extreme. And they make sure, and they do in America as well, because America is another place that they have extreme weather. But here in the UK, we don't usually have extreme weather. So we're not told by the government usually to keep emergency things. And I wouldn't wait to be told by Bojo to get your instant mash in. Yeah, well, he
ain't going to tell you that anyway, is he?
No, of course he's not. Honestly, I'm not going to go there because I'll be talking all day.
Claire, what are your question from Jackie? Claire, what are your thoughts on the London protest yesterday? I think she's asked that before, but
no, that's all right. I thought it was very positive. It was nice to see people standing up. It was really good to see people coming together and not bringing anything you know, like there was no hateful aspect to it. There was no like, I'm going to shoot a firework at a policeman. And, you know, I mean, I did hear some derogatory words being said to a policeman sort of at the end of the protest.
I think that was fixed up. I think that was the setup myself, that last bit.
It could have, they didn't actually, they were just told to go home, these people. Even like the reporters were told to go home. But on the whole, I thought it was very positive. But if you look back, if you look back in history, look at the outpouring there was over the poll tax.
Yeah.
Look at the outrage and the outpouring to government theft called the poll tax that there was. You can actually type it in, poll tax riots. If you put poll tax riots even into YouTube, it comes up and it will show you a march across one of the bridges in London. It wasn't London Bridge, it was another one. And there must have been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of folk. They still brought, I don't want to depress anybody, but they still brought the poll tax in.
Yes.
I think if they're going to do something and it's part of the agenda, they're going to do it. If it's part of the agenda,
yeah, because
I know it went a bit funny then, didn't it?
No, you're quite right. They will do it because it's part of the NWO and the plan.
Yeah, if it's part of the plan, they're going to do it. If it's not part of the plan and something happens, they'll say, right, just remember this, guys, when you watch telly. If it's not part of the plan, they'll go, it's an outrage. It's an outrage. And they'll keep saying it's an outrage.
Yeah.
Because they haven't planned it. When they have planned it, it's all brushed under the carpet.
Yeah.
Or if it's an outrage, it could be another planned thing. When it's a planned thing, all the platforms of news across the whole thing have got everything splashed the same.
They have.
Because it's not called, I'm not going to say too much because I don't want it to get too controversial for you, but it's not called a program for nothing.
No,
all right.
That's right.
The government is allowed to rinse you. Okay, think about what I'm saying. Rinse. What does a rinse do? Does it wash you? Washing
that thing in your head.
Wishy-washy.
Yes.
Gave
Wishy-washy.
His wife furlough.
That's
he was
right.
allowed to furlough his wife. Why was that? Oh, look, he used to work for Goldman Sachs.
Banker.
Right. Nothing's a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences,
No,
okay?
no, they're very rare, Claire.
Don't be programmed. Don't be distracted by sports.
Yeah.
Don't be distracted because the Romans distracted their own people with sports. Right? Race, colour, creed, religion, black, white, female, male, they will use everything in their power to try and divide.
Yeah.
We are one human race. We are one human race.
We should
We've got to come together.
We have to come together, but don't know how possible that's going to be, though.
I want people to put differences aside. I know it's difficult. I know we are sort of like tribal. We are instinctively tribal. But when something like this happens, we've got to put that in the cupboard and close the door a minute.
Yeah.
And think,
yeah.
Are we going to be slave slaves or are we going to rise up?
Well, I don't know, but I'm positive from yesterday. I think that was pretty good. I think that, don't know exactly how many people were there, but there was a fair number of people, more than the BBC was saying, and which is obviously...
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I don't listen to anything to do with mainstream TV. I don't care what they say.
Well,
I know it might be good in a way to know what they're saying, but I find it so brainwashing that I don't want to even listen to it.
No, it's all bullshit, though. That's the trouble when you listen to it.
It's like I keep the radio on for just in background, right? And, every half hour, same news, the same adverts, same news.
Yeah.
They're hoping to get into to get in there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they making out it's a few hundred. If people actually want to go and look at that, I mean, the people on here will realise that it was several, possibly 100,000. I mean,
I think it was.
I looked at a long, I looked at a long shot, and there looked like there was a lot of people. I don't know. I'm just.
I know it's very difficult. It's very difficult to count people, but I think there was absolutely hundreds of thousands, literally.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Germany had a bit of trouble.
Germany, there was Germany, Australia, there was lots of different places around the country, around the world, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. But I saw a little bit of footage from Germany. It looks a bit yikes. So
yeah.
But especially with them being German, you know, and you think, come on.
Well,
you know,
when you've got that swab bloke, I mean, he was alive and around when Second World War was on. So, you know, he's continuing that ideology from Second World War.
Yeah, this is it, you see, Andy. When you go and lift up under the blanket, you see these feckers have been there donkey's years,
biding their time, waiting to come back.
50-odd years he's been in politics. Honestly, how is this? It's 78, isn't he? What the hell?
It's wrong. It's wrong,
but
yes.
He's just a front man. He's just a front. They're just fronts. This is what people need to realise. They're not voting for a party. Doesn't matter who gets in. The same people behind the curtain are still operating the puppets. This is what people have got to wake up to.
That's right.
It used to be seen as a conspiracy theory. I've tried to tell people over the years, and they've even fallen out with me over it. Or not spoken to me for several months, okay? When I talked about NWO, and they're like, oh, you've been watching David Icke, shut up, you know, you idiot, you know, and all this, like, he's out there. It is, just go out there and look for what you're not being told, all right?
Yeah, that's right.
Advise people, I know economics is boring for some people, it's not for me. I know economics is boring for people, but try and learn a little bit about how money works if you don't already.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm insulting people out there that do know how money works, but
Definitely.
where does your £10 note or your £5 note come from? You know, you try and learn about that, right? Because that's important. Okay, I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm just trying to think from the mind view of maybe somebody's just realised that there's maybe some hoaxes going on. Maybe what's actually happening, you know. So look down the money road.
Yeah.
And you'll find, actually, as you try and find out things, I'm trying to be vague here, when you look into things, you'll see the same players.
Same players, yes.
A bit like Cluedo, you know, it was the lady such and such in the library with the rope, you know, you'll see the same players coming up again and again and again. And it can be information overload. You know, I've been looking at it for probably around 5 years.
Yeah.
It can be information. When you've been looking at this stuff for hours, and then somebody turns around and goes, "Is it dinner yet?" and you think, "Hang on, what reality am I in?"
Yeah, I know. It's.
If somebody says, "Yeah," see, go on, tell me. How does it feel, Andy?
It's just crazy, isn't it? I mean, you feel very alone sometimes, that being in the know, and you're talking to normal people, and you don't understand how they can't get what you're saying.
I have to act like I feel. I can't remember. Is it Body Snatchers? Where at the end, it goes, "Oh," like points, and you know, I feel like it's the Body Snatchers out there. I do, honestly, I do. I feel like I'm the only human left, and they've all been body snatched.
Yes,
honestly, I do sometimes.
Yes.
Family know what I'm talking about, right? Thankfully, my immediate close family, they know what I'm on about.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, other family members and friends, not all my friends are wakey. But some of them are like, oh yeah, I watched the new Disney movie with the kids, and then we went out and we got a Nando's. We had to stand in line for half an hour, but you know, it's worth it, isn't it? And then we went and got PCR tested.
I know.
Oh, and then like such and such couldn't do his mocks because his PCR test was positive, and I'm thinking, what are you actually doing? And I'm having to go, oh right. I'm not saying yes. I'm very careful what I say.
Yeah.
I don't say yes. I go, oh, okay. Oh, right. Because I don't want to be agreeing. But what I do is, they don't. To be honest, they don't ask me questions. I think they just think Claire's in with it. She knows. She's also one of us.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Not.
It's sad, isn't it? You've got now a device.
That's right. It's very
What
sad.
about your? I mean, you don't have to name anybody, but what about your family? Are they wakey? Are they sleepy?
Well, they're all wakey, apart from my bloody dad, who's just gone and done the stupid thing, which we've all told him about. He was, to be fair, influenced, put it that way, by a medical professional who should know better. Didn't give both sides and just said, well, I recommend that you have it. So he went and got it against our wishes. So he's not very happy with my sister's not very happy with him.
No, I was mortified when one of my friends got it.
The thing is, though, Claire, he had that done end of last week or whatever, and I had to pop round his house, and I forgot that he'd had it done. I took in some milk in there. I was in there for 10, 15 minutes, and I thought, oh shit, what have I done? I've come in here. I didn't want to do that. I was going to hand it through the window. And of course, Monday, Tuesday, and then Tuesday, I was feeling a bit ill. Tuesday, Wednesday, I was thinking, oh shit, I've been round his house, haven't I?
Oh, shedding.
Luckily, for me, it was a 24-hour thing that came and went, but I didn't, not one of these people thinking to myself, oh, it's that, I need to go and get tested. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
I just took some paracetamol, took some bloody vitamins, and went to bed. And that was it.
Yeah,
done.
Exactly.
Finish. End of. But everybody else would have been going, oh, panicking, I've got this, I've got to go and get tested to find out, oh my God, I'm going to die. No.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. At no point did it cross my mind, though. It was like, oh, it's just flu. I just feel a bit ill.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm having to be like really vague and stuff. I've had an idea, What about if, this is if you want to, hang on, let me just put you back on speakerphone because I just turned you off speakerphone so I could hear you. Hang on, let me put you back on. What about if you interview me separately, like on the live stream, and then you can put it on another platform, and then tell people through YouTube, I've got this interview with the Cockney, whatever.
The Cockney.
And then I could be, can be like really specific and give people like more, because wishy-washy is all right if people know what I'm talking about, but wishy-washy is not all right if people are new. My cat's coughing.
It can go on the talkingreally.co.uk website. Yes.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
So I don't mind doing that, and then I can name names, and you could even put a list of links. So what I'm talking about,
yes,
I could, because I've got your email address, I can send where I've got the information from, so they can.
Good idea. That sounds a very good idea.
Something that smells dodgy.
And I'll tell you what, Claire. Actually, I have noticed that when you're on speakerphone now. When you weren't on speakerphone, your signal wasn't modulating.
Right, but the thing is, Andy, in the past, I've not had you on speakerphone, which is why I was overlapping what you were saying. So it's I can hear you and nobody else in the house can hear what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
And it's when I've listened back, because I want to know that I'm not talking a load of old cobblers, or at least I sound okay anyway. So I listen back and I can hear it's dropping out continuously, and that's without it being on speakerphone. So where I am in the house now, I'm in the loft, converted loft. Now, we haven't done this because it's not my house, but there's a loft conversion at the top, and I'm stood on the end of the bed looking out the window. So I'm stood at the highest point of the house.
Yeah.
But you've got, you know, that tram thing. So I've put you off speakerphone now. Is it dropping out?
No.
Right, okay. So what we'll do, we'll talk about the details on an email, but I do like could do like a Zoom or whatever you want to do, you know, like what do you call it, Streamyard.
Yeah, we can do all of that. Yeah, that's no problem.
Because if we do Streamyard, it might work out better for the signal.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go anyway.
Yeah, all right, no problem. Lovely. Thank you. That's very kind. And I look forward to that. Should be good.
All right, I'll be in touch either tonight or tomorrow. I'll write the email. I'm not very good with emails, but I don't mind doing that.
No rush.
And when I come off now, I will get the ISBN number or whatever you call it, the number for that foraging book.
Good. Yes, ISBN. Yes. Brilliant.
All right.
Okay, Claire.
Right,
thank you, my lovely.
Then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, my lovely. There we go. Right. Okay. So, hello, Kev. Good evening, Kev. How you doing?
We're doing it Yorkshire style.
Yorkshire
style.
Kev. What else did I miss? Louise. Oh, thank you for looking at the website. Don't forget talkingreally.co.uk. Walk talkingreally.co.uk. The website, which is where is it? Have I got it? Where's it gone? Bugger, where's it gone? Haven't got it. Oh, I thought I had it. Where is it? No, not there. I'm damn sure I had it just now. What the hell is going on? I did have that. I'm sure I did. That's annoying. Let me have a look. No, not there. Well, I haven't got it, but www.talkingreally.co.uk. Go over there. You can sign up for a membership to support the channel. First 30 days is free. Second 30 days, if you want to, you can do £2 and then a membership after that. Well, you could do a membership straight away, £3, £5, £10, or whatever. You know, it's entirely up to you, but it does support the channel. These are the same as Patreon numbers, but there is a blog and a forum, and there will be there will be exclusive videos as well, so look out for that. Yes, good evening, Ken. You're about 3 hours late. Never mind. The other caller, if you want to give me a call now, the line is free. So I had a caller phoning in several times. So if you want to give us a call now, you can. Caller, that's we only have one at a time because that's how it works, unfortunately. So if you want to give me a call now, we can have another caller. It is 3:30 on Sunday afternoon. 1.82. Something like that anyway. Yeah, well, if we have 1.82, even if we have 50% of people, 50% of those, if they sign up for the Talking Really website, that would be really good, wouldn't it? But I doubt it very much. That would be 900 people signing up for that. Yes, but just think of the possibilities that would be if we did have that. So, caller, if you want to give me a call, you can. Give me a call, say hello. Wayne, are you going to give me a call? Was that Wayne who called me? I don't know. Time of year for colds and flus, especially if you've been around somebody who has been very naughty, because they are likely to give off the aroma. They give off the aroma. Of course, that was really annoying because I forgot. Yes, the what's it called? The surgeon said, "Oh, because you're coming into hospital quite a lot. I really recommend that you have it because then you'll be safer." I'm thinking, no, you won't. So there you go. 8 thumbs up. Is that all? That's not very good. Come on. 8 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Let's get some more. Some more thumbs up. Get the music going again. No, Tim today. I don't know where Tim's gone. He said he was going to come today. Tim, are you here, mate? I haven't seen you. Tim. Oh, look, Wayne. I forgot all about Wayne. Wayne, where are you, Wayne? There he is. Wayne. Yes, hello. That's it. Brilliant. You found me on BNT. Well done, Louise. Fantastic. Excellent. Well done. Excellent. And also, there's some really good ones on there because there is no censorship. That's correct. ISBN number for the book there from Claire. No what? No, you're not going to call me. Or no, you didn't call me. Somebody called me, I don't know who it was. Someone called about 3 or 4 times. Let's see if it says who it was. Miss Call. Is there a message? Is there a message? Andrew, number 6, please. I suppose I better do your jingle just to keep you quiet. Slacker. Just to clarify, because people keep on asking, if you recall, probably 3 Sundays ago, we brought in the new rules that were in the comment section. This was the direct result of what happened that day, and as a result of that day, Mr. Bob is no longer subscribed and will not be coming on live, so it's probably best not to ask where he is, because he won't be coming on. And also, he is not subscribed anymore. And hence that we did bring in those little rules down below when you go and check them out. We hadn't had the rules on this channel, but the other channel had the rules for about 3 years because of issues, and I never really felt the need to have rules here, but they are now in place. And unfortunately, that is exactly breaking the rules. I haven't heard from him, Jackie. No, not heard anything subsequently. Why is that you can't do that? That's a bit weird. I don't know what's going on there. Never mind. I hate this YouTube moderation shit. It doesn't work. Moderation doesn't work. It's shite. If YouTube spent more time doing their bloody systems, it would be a lot better. Oh, bless. I don't know who that was. Through phones several times. It's coming up, but he's not telling me. It's not telling me that there's a message. This Skype is shite as well. Cheers, Kev. So the rules are there. We don't really talk about other people who are not here because they can't defend themselves. Obviously, you can talk about Bojo because he's a twat. He is a twat. And I can talk about him. But generally, we don't talk about other people unless they're here. Certainly, it's not fair. And also not talking about negativity, because we don't want negativity. Negativity never did anybody any good. Let's try and keep it positive. Keep it all very happy. We're here to support each other, not fight about it. We can do that with the government. But anyway, so talkingreally.co.uk, there will be exclusive material eventually. There is a forum and a blog, and if you want to go and sign up for a membership to that, that will help out. Be aware. Yes. We do need positives. And also, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. Oh, that call coming in. Hang on, where are we? Call coming in. Call coming in. Hello! I think that's Wayne, isn't it?
It sure is.
Good evening.
Good afternoon.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It wasn't me attempting to ring through.
No, it wasn't your number. So no, it wasn't you. It was a mobile number.
I've got an echo here on the call.
Yeah, Claire said that. I don't know why.
I think it's gone now. It's gone now.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was just I want to come on because no one else has come on, but it was a continuation about Claire with the the prepping situation. Now, I don't think I've said this before, but it's coincidence, really. Similar people do similar things. I've been prepping for over 20 years. And I've got a small bunker. I've got generators, water filtration systems, food, all sorts of stuff. But what I do is I've been buying the food for years. And in actual fact, you laugh really, my missus laughed. It was to do with, the 2012 situation.
What, the end of the world?
Well, the end of the world type thing. I actually did it for that, but it never happened.
No, it never happened, did it?
everyone in the pub was laughing.
Yeah.
I was laughing also.
I bet they were.
Yeah, not in a nasty way. But I kept on it since. But I was quite, well, I suppose I am really, because it's all still there. I was quite seriously into it, and I did a lot of research. Now, there's two main things which I have done. I've got one situation if you can stay at home, i.e. I've got food, generators, large water filtration systems, air purifiers, all sorts of things. But the one which I want to talk about, which people can do on a low budget, which is just as good, and I love the idea of it. The lady said she had an emergency, Claire, she had an emergency bag.
Yes.
Now, what I did was I ordered the military-style backpacks, the big ones, and basically you can only get so much in.
Yeah.
If you have to go mobile, so I actually did some research to the main things. Obviously a little bit of food, but it's like radio, wind-up radio, some sort of torches. What seems another thing for your mobile phone, which is solar power points, so you can charge things up.
Yes.
A lot of tools is one of the main things that you need for building a cabin. Certain types of knives and saws. It's all stuff you can. Bear Grylls did a lot of them. I bought a lot of him, specifically for making camps and that. But the main thing is, and I did weeks of research into it, is you need water. That's the first thing you need before anything. Now, if there's a war, the water's not working. Well, if there's a situation, the water plants aren't working, people will have nothing to drink. So what you need is, I ordered it from a company called First Water from America. Basically, they specifically make a water filtration system that goes in a backpack that basically you put a tube into the local river, canal, whatever you want. You manually pump it. As the water goes through, you can drink it.
Wow.
It's a 3-layered filtration.
Wow.
It's you have to put batteries in it also. It does viruses, uses ultraviolet. It's got special it's got another layer. It all comes in these how can I put it? They last so many thousands of gallons, and then you take these filters out. So one does virus that uses ultraviolet light. One does bacteria, and the other one does the physical stuff that's actually in. That's a special little stones.
Yeah.
So cut a long story short, what I'm saying is, everyone else will have nothing to drink. You can mobile. You'd have to take a number of what says with you. These the filter you like screw in.
Yeah.
But you could survive until you find some natural water.
Yeah.
For months basically. They're called First Water. That was the best one. And there's 3 of us in the house, so I've got 3 of these military-style backpacks. They've got everything in. If we have to basically do a runner.
I have to say, Wayne, it sounds a bit expensive, mate.
Sorry?
Sounds a bit expensive.
Well, I think how much for it? It come years ago. They're about £300 each. Filtration system, which is not bad, really.
Yeah, I suppose, but if you haven't got any money, then you're up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, true, but this is like, it was an interest of mine. But the most expensive stuff was, to be honest with you, was the stuff that I've got at home.
Yeah.
You know, if you're staying here.
Yeah.
And food-wise, because what I do, I try the food now and again to make sure it's all right, which is, it's underground. Spam is really good, corned beef's really good, but I found that tins of soup and things, a lot of them went off when other stuff didn't. Baked beans are good. Tins of soup, they all went off.
They don't last long. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, tins of soup. But there is a lot of stuff now. I don't know whether you know this, but a lot of my family and friends have had time in the military. I talked about it before. Now, there's war rations, like when they're on exercise and that, people, even now, I don't even know this, are still using rations for, like, when they're in the war zone or when they're on exercise, which were produced during World War II. Did you know that?
Well, I didn't know that, no. Good God.
Yeah, that's how long they last.
Wow.
Wow. And so there is stuff like that. You can just add water too.
Yeah.
There's all sorts.
Well, I suppose it's powder, isn't it? It's powdered and then you just reconstitute it.
Yeah. There's another story which came to mind. It's all to do with what Claire was saying. And I don't want to go into the politics of money too much. I just wanted to tell you an actual story that happened to me when I was 13 at school.
Yeah.
Now, at the time, we were into Motorhead, heavy metal. We had leather jackets and all the rest of it. And I thought it'd be really cool to, I think it was a 50 pence, to get a 50 pence, drill a hole in it, and put it on a piece of lace, you know, for a necklace. I thought that'd be really cool, that. But in metalwork, I was doing it at school, and I got the teacher caught me doing it. I thought it was okay, I might get a bit of a bollocking. He went absolutely bananas. It is almost as if I'd killed his granddaughter.
Why?
He went, and ever since then, metalwork, from third year at school, I got kicked out of metalwork, and every week when metalwork lesson, until I left school, I had to sit outside.
What?
And listen to this, that was after what had happened. So he caught me drilling it. He went berserk. What was his name?
Mr. Grumpy, by the sound of it.
Anyway, he dragged me off to the headmaster, and he says, "Look what this student has done, blah blah blah." And I thought, I can't understand. I knew it was like I didn't ask to do it. You know, them drills, like you use them in metalwork, and there's like you pull down on them because they're all in situ.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can safely use them. Anyway, it was one of them I was using.
Yeah.
So they took me to headmaster. He went bonkers as well. And said, "You've defaced the Queen," and this, that, and the other. But I was only 13. So I says, "Well," I says, "I'm sure she's not bothered." and I says, "Everyone's going a bit crazy here." I says, "I'm at school. I'm here to learn." So they said, "Yeah, we are learning. We're telling you can't do it." And I'm like, "But," I said, "Why?" And I said, "Well, because it's the Queen, it's the royal family." But I says, "I know that, but why? Why can't I drill a coin?" And everyone's going bonkers. And then they got even more mad because I don't think they knew themselves.
No, I don't.
Brainwashed.
Yeah.
To respect and be afraid of the royal family. You can't even drill a piece of metal.
Well, I'll tell you a little story, Wayne, a very quick one. In Thailand, if you deface or if you accidentally stand on any money, then you get put in prison, mate, because it's a serious offence to deface the royal mint, the money, and if you dropped like a £5 note on the floor and you wanted to stop it from blowing away and you put your foot on it, that's serious. That is.
Yeah, I've heard that. That, but I think technically, I think it is actually an offence over here.
Technically, but we wouldn't get put in prison, I don't think, over here.
No. I was at a number of years ago. It wasn't that long. I don't know, was it 10 years ago or something? I was at a G20 demonstration in London.
Yeah.
Is it G20, G9, or whatever it was?
G7, G8, G9, G10, whatever it is.
In the financial part of London.
Yeah.
And I did a stunt where I was ripping up £10 notes.
Ah.
And I think they tried to sort of chase me for that, but they didn't get me. Anyway, so I got caned. I got caned by the what's saying used to do at the head of bloody woodwork. So I got caned for that 50p thing. And then I got suspended for a week, and I got beat up by me mum and stepdad. And then they let me back in the school, all for drilling a 50p piece coin.
Ah, Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
And I've seen him in Sainsbury's, that teacher, since. And I'm half and half whether to go over to him, tell him what a knobhead he was. Yeah, bloody idiot. He went absolutely bonkers. I thought, oh my God, what have I done? Killed someone?
Yeah.
And I don't think, when I kept asking the why, I think they realised, you know what I mean, what an overreaction they were doing, and how, you could call it brainwashed they were to react like that.
Well, you are, aren't you, when you go to school? That's the whole point about going to school, is that you are indoctrinated in what you should know and what you shouldn't know.
But a lot of times, you know, when you do what you should do is keep asking.
Yeah.
You get to a point where they can't answer because they know how insane it is, and then they get really annoyed.
They do. Oh dear, that's funny. So you haven't done it again then, have you?
What, sorry?
You haven't done it again then?
No, well, I grew out of that. After being a bit of a rocker, when I got to like 16, it was new romantics then, in the beginning of the 80s, and it was makeup and spiky hair and all that.
It was £1, was it? Not 50p.
Oh no, I think pounds came in 90s, wasn't it? When did pound coins come in?
Oh, pound notes. No, pound notes, mate.
I thought about pound coins.
No, pound notes. God, they were old, aren't they?
Yeah, we've been all sorts. We've been skinhead, mod, rocker, new wave, everything. And that's another thing which is a shame, you know. Everything's very grey nowadays. There's no youth culture. No, it's boring, isn't it? It's very boring. All it is now, and I'm the most unsexist or racist person you could ever meet. But how can I put this without sounding racist or anything? I'm having a real problem at the moment when I see young people, whether they're male or female, and trying to put it in the most sympathetic way. But it's true. I have to say to my wife or my son, I said, I can't weigh up whether that's a girl or a boy.
Oh, it's the asexual thing, isn't it? They're trying to bring in. They're pushing the youth into being neither male nor female. Yeah, I see it a lot. It's like I think it's a girl, but then there's no boobs, and then a lot of them seem to have green hair or blue. Yeah. I'm just really puzzled, and how are you supposed to? I don't know. If you talk to them, are they classed as a woman, a man? Well, I think you'll find that they don't know either, to be honest with you. Here's another question, which always I have a difficulty with. If I'm in company and I'm talking about somebody, how can I put it, who's like Afro-Caribbean, how do I describe them? Because I keep using different terms, and then people say, you can't say that, it's racist. Like, if I was talking to you and said, do you remember that black man I was talking to last week? Yeah, that black man, he's really nice, I like him. No, you can't say that. How do I describe? It's gone bloody stupid, isn't it? It's gone bloody too PC. It's like, he's a black man. It's like, what? How else can you describe him?
Well, you've got to be careful. This is the problem.
I know. You have to be careful, but you can't describe somebody any other way, really. To be honest.
See, I've got no problem people calling me white or pink. I've no problem with that. That's what I am.
Yeah, white. But I think we're too hung up on all of that. We're too involved in trying to be too bloody PC. We should get away from that now.
It's ridiculous.
It is,
and it annoys me because the whinging. I'd say just come to me now. I'm whinging again, but this one. I've been whinging about this all my life. It's one of the most unfairest things in my life. Now, I've always had a problem with my weight.
Yeah.
I was called all sorts of terrible things at school. The usual, you fat bastard.
Yeah.
Also, all my life. Now, I went pretty skinny when I was 16, 17, 18. And basically, I was starving myself. And I've always been slightly overweight even now. But what annoys me is society allows people constantly to fat shame people, but it's not. But everything else you're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
But why does society allow people to be so nasty to people overweight like me?
Yes, exactly.
It's really
it's a dilemma,
really
isn't it?
I tell you what, I would any day of the week I would rather someone call me black than a fat bastard any day of the week.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I mean, Claire's quite right. I mean, when she says that he's a man, what's his colour got to do with it? But if you're describing somebody, there's no harm in saying, I was talking to that guy last week, British guy. Oh, you remember? You met him, the black guy. I mean, you've got to differentiate somewhere, haven't you? Because it's how many blokes do you know?
No, I think Crackney Cockney she doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to describe a person of dark skin.
But then what do the Americans do? The Americans say that they are African American.
Yeah.
Or Asian American or English American, I don't know. But I don't think we should go that far. I don't think we need to go that far, like Asian English. Do we really need to go that far?
And it stops people asking people. I don't know. Do we call them people of colour? I just don't know. It stops me asking people general questions, friendly general questions.
Because you don't know how to address it. Because
I don't know how. Are they going to look at it the wrong way?
Yeah.
It's like there is a question which I want to know, but it is impossible to ask because I might get called a racist.
Yeah.
Question is, I don't know whether you can answer that. Do black people get a suntan? I don't know.
Good question.
But who can I ask?
It's a very valid question.
Called a racist. And I'm the most unracist person you could ever meet.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think that you'll find that because their skin is black, it's the pigment of the skin is actually, they are actually suntanned by their very nature of being black. So the pigment in the skin is what makes you brown or black. And they're actually black because they live generally in hot countries where there's sunshine, as far as I understand it, or they originate from that. Like for example, African. So Africa is a very hot country with sunshine. So the color of the skin is supposed to be protecting the body because it's pigment in the skin to stop the ultraviolet rays. So that is
it's like sort of on the thread someone's put. A man, black or white, is a man. I agree with that. But sometimes, if you don't know the name, I was talking to you and say, "Oh, do you remember that man we met last week? If he hasn't got a feature, which is,
the guy with the big nose,
long hair, green spiky hair, how do I get then go from that.
Yeah.
Try to describe someone who don't know.
You remember that guy? You remember that guy? The one with the big nose?
It's just like political correctness gone mad.
I know.
And it stops you from.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think it's wrong. I think the PC has gone too far.
Right, I'm going off.
Absolutely. Is it melatonin in the skin? I think it's melatonin in the skin from that you get because you're white, because your skin is white. But if you're in the sun quite a lot and you live in the sun, then your skin gets brown. And if you're in the sun even longer, it will go darker brown.
Could someone answer? Is there a law against someone calling you names for being overweight?
It's probably
laws for being called black.
Yeah, it probably is offensive under the Disability Act. It's because again, it's about causing offence to you as hurting your feelings, as it were. So it could be seen as abuse.
Right.
So if somebody was doing it to you and calling you, "Oh, you fatty," all this sort of business, and you really didn't like it because it was being very, very offensive, then yeah, you would probably have a case on that. But the serious thing is, would the authorities take any notice of it? Because they would probably turn around and say, "Well, grow up," because that's what they feel, because they don't understand what it's like to be called names.
It's just because it's not fashionable.
No.
To try and stop it.
No. But if it was somebody like being racist, then they would be on it like a ton of bricks.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if they heard it in the street, they would be on it like a ton of bricks. Yeah, quite right, Kev. It probably is. It is more than likely a hate crime. Yes.
Hate crime.
Yeah.
Well, I've been painting in the garden this afternoon.
Eggshell yellow.
No, it's it's pastiche. It's paintings and that, but it's you use the old-fashioned way. You use the egg.
All right. Okay.
It's how they used to do paintings years ago.
Yeah, and you do that. You paint it with chips, do you? Egg and chips.
Egg and chips. Right, and I'm going to have today, unusually, for dinner. I'm doing everyone because my son's got his girlfriend around and everything. I'm going to do a full breakfast on George Foreman, so there's no fat.
Oh.
You can even do the eggs on that.
Yeah. Wow.
So that should be good. Bacon, sausage, eggs, mushrooms, toast, Branston beans.
Well, I would have all of that except for the toast.
Brown toast not so bad. They're having white.
I can't have any carbs at all. That's just no good for me. No carbs.
No carbs.
No carbs.
Right. Anything else?
All right.
Someone, you need the fat. Try keto, Wayne.
Yeah, keto diet, Wayne. Yeah, it's very good.
Wayne, got any stories about UFOs? God, where do I start?
Oh, goodness me, we'll be here all day.
I know, I don't want to bore people with that.
Well, I tell you what, Wayne, have you ever thought of doing what Claire suggested? You and me can do a little recording. You can tell me all about that, and I can edit it down, and we can do a special.
Yeah, sounds good. What, on like Skype or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my missus will do it for me. I'm not very good on computer.
Yeah.
A bit old-fashioned.
No, all right. Because then we can put that. We can do a little special, and it can go out on the on the website, because I need some exclusive material on the members website.
Yeah, well, I've got 25 years of 25 to 30 years research on that.
Brilliant.
God.
All right.
So you have to be careful what you do on that, because when you get really, like Claire said, when you get really into it, it's it's the sources mainly I need to protect.
Yeah.
Especially the military ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Kev, I'm not on a fad diet. All right, mate. How rude.
Right, I am going.
All right, thanks, Wayne.
Right, laters.
Thanks, Wayne. Bye. There we go. That's Wayne. Right, how are we doing? Have we got time for playing games, or are we going to give it a day today? Going to give it a miss? Hands up if you'd like to play. Quiplash. Otherwise, we'll probably wind it up. Do let me know. Non-strict keto. Yes, I'm on whatever. No sugar, no carbs. No sugar, no carbs. That's me. I am almost. It's a smoothie diet. I had smoothie for lunch. Smoothie for. Well, I have a cereal which is natural cereal, and a smoothie for breakfast. Is Wayne going? Where's Wayne? Oh, that's a bit premature. Bye, Wayne. Juice diets. So I don't know if we'll have enough people to play it anyway, because there's only me and Kev. Me and Kev. I need to order that new game. I need to get that new version. And I got some money together. So, I don't know. Yeah, thanks Claire for the phone call, and Wayne. Counter-Strike it is. Sometimes it's just like, well, not much point in flogging the dead horse, is there? Blair's off. Yeah, I think I'll be off. Give it a call. Give it a early bath. We have lost a few people. I don't know where they are. They're not here or whatever. From the very beginning of this show. So, yep. Let's
initiating shutdown sequence.
Initiate shutdown.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
He sounds a bit pissed, actually, that bloke.
Goodbye, everybody.
Everybody. Back on at 7. No, that's not Wednesday, Kev. Kev is 6. All right, Wednesday. 7 on Friday. Okay? I couldn't tell you that on Wednesday because I don't want them not coming over here. All right? We've already got a problem with the dickhead. Oh, by the way, yes, please read the comment on the YouTube. We do have this couple of trolls that need to be reported. So there are links on the front page of YouTube channel. go and click on those and report them for impersonation. The idiot, it's the same person. They've had about 50 different channels that they've done to troll, and now they have 4 plus, and it's using my mum's name and photo. And as we all know, my mum passed away last April on the 13th, so we know it's not her. And if you look at the date when they were created, there was one created last week, and I have suspicions of who it is, but I can't really say because I don't have evidence, but they are on the other side of the world as far as I'm concerned, and they have this vendetta, and the only way that they're going to be stopped is if people report the links. So if you could do that for me, that would be really helpful. Thank you for coming in today.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your phone calls and everything.
Well, my micromechanism thanks you. My computer tapes thank you. And I thank you.
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
It is. Thank you, everybody, and see you on Wednesday. If not on Wednesday, I will see you on Friday at 7 for the phoning show. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children. Andy!